There are two miracles of Jesus in Mark's gospel today. Jesus brings a little girl who died back to life. Dramatic story. The other miracle isn't as dramatic. As Jesus goes to the little girl's house, a woman comes up behind him. She's been hemorrhaging blood for 12 years. She touches his garment and she's cured. No one in the crowd seems to be aware of what happened except Jesus, who commends the woman for her faith. Power goes out from him and he cures her. It's a miracle, yes, but not one you'd compare to what happened to the little girl who was raised from the dead. Yet, the two stories are linked together in Mark's gospel. So why are they linked together like that? I remember years ago visiting the catacombs in Rome where early Christians bury their dead. Over one of the graves was a very simple picture of the woman touching the garments of Jesus, a story from our gospel. It's one of the oldest pictures in the Roman catacombs. So why is it there? There are other pictures in the catacombs that are clearly messages about death. Jonah is saved from the belly of the whale. The three children in Babylon are saved from the fiery furnace. Lazarus comes out from the tomb. Does the woman picture belong with them? Now, it might be that she's saying to those resting here that you don't have to see Jesus face to face to be saved by his power. She simply touched his garments. And those resting in the catacombs, they never saw his face either. But they listened to his word. They knew him in sacraments. They touched his garments. They knew Jesus in signs and were saved by his power. The Christians in the catacombs were baptized in Christ with water. They received his body and blood in signs of bread and wine. They heard his word. Like the woman, they touched his garments, and the power of Jesus went out to him. The Gospel of Mark was written in Rome around the year 70, many scholars say. By then, most people who knew Jesus physically had passed on. Now, I'm not a scholar by any means, but I wonder if Mark kept those two stories together to affirm what Christians in Rome believed. Jesus brought life to the little girl. He also brought life to the woman who touched his garments. In preparing the Catechism of the Catholic Church for publication after the Second Vatican Council, the authors of the Catechism told publishers to put that picture of the woman touching the garments of Jesus from the catacombs at the beginning of its section on the sacraments. So the woman's an image of a church that knows Jesus through signs, through sacraments. She's an example of faith that believes that Jesus can really come to us through signs. They're like the garments of Jesus that the woman touched. They brought her life, and Jesus eventually turned his face to her. They also bring us life and the promise of seeing God face to face.